Hello, we're the Charles family.
I'm Emma.
I'm Christian.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Ian.
We've been here since the beginning, so all 10 years.
When we first met in Pastor Mark's and Sherry's living room, that's where it started.
So after the living room, we went to the community center, and I think we were there about a year. And we packed and unpacked every Sunday, and it was fun there. We set up chairs. There was some kids' rooms, and we had it was really a great time.
And then after that, we went to the Iroquois Middle School auditorium, and then God provided a way for us to get this building.
So I started at the community center as the worship leader. When we met with Pastor and Sherry and we told them that we wanted to link arms with them, I told them I wanted to be a backup singer. And 4 weeks later, I was the worship leader.
They sat down and had dinner with us at our house one night, and Pastor Mark turned to me, and he after he told Jen that he wanted her to do worship, he said to me, and I want you to be the youth leader. I was definitely more excited about being a youth leader than Jen was.
When I look back at the 10 years that we've been at Grace, I really look back and see all the personal growth that I've gone through. It's not necessarily the church growth, which is obvious and it's fantastic, but being able to lead worship better than before, being able to play the keys where I didn't play the keys before, and to walk through a season where we didn't have a church, where we gave for a building that we didn't know existed already, and to be able to see us walk into a building debt-free after a couple years was a miracle. And I will never forget that. I just remember coming to this church and feeling like it was home, and we could be ourselves. We didn't have to move out every week. It was truly nothing short of a miracle to have this building. And spiritually throughout the years, the teaching that we've had consistently under Pastor and under Sherry has been so fantastic. They've walked us through some really hard times, some really ugly times, and they are so rock solid, and we are so glad that they are the pastor and wife of this church. So,
wow, I don't even know where to start. What I've seen and where I've grown has a lot to do with really a lot of people at this church showing me grace, and and being very patient. And, people have just come alongside with all the encouragement. Of course, Pastor Mark and Sherry, but also Pastor Ron and Mary, and just, so many other people that have been here. When I was in youth, for 8 years, the kids that were just really very good to me, their parents who were incredible to me, and now with men's ministry, just the guys are unbelievable in this church. I give them a lot of credit for being really good to me. And then of course, I think this all the time, that it's through people who have been a part of my life here at church that I see how much more God loves me. Just to have these wonderful people in my life, and then just to see the growth in the people here, and how much you have to stop and think every once in a while that how much favor God has really shown us. To me, that's incredible, and it just keeps on going. It never stops.
Literally grew up in this church, and I even remember being in the last church, but I have only slight little memories of that. And I remember going to each of the places that we started in, and I remember thinking I wasn't sure exactly where we were going. I wasn't sure exactly if we were going to church or not because I was so young. But I remember thinking where were we going? But then eventually my parents told me that we had a set building that we were going to go to. I remember them being really excited about finally getting a building. So I remember what the church was like when we first moved in and how many people were going. I saw it go through all the stages and stuff, even though I was still young and there were still small memories. But it has changed so much, and it has I'm so happy that so many more people are coming, and this is even helping them. So it's just a great thing to see.